How's it going? Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Oh my goodness, it didn't feel like a Monday. Hi, Biscuit. How's it going? Hello. Hello, hello. You have finals coming up? You should be studying your finals. You shouldn't be here. I was actually thinking of taking well, let me I can't believe I'm starting this way. Let me do something I haven't done in a while, which is introduce myself. Hello, my name is Aoi. I am a river water dragon trained in the ninja arts, and today we're gonna be playing a very normal game called Doki Doki Literature Club. It should be a wholesome game where it's just a bunch of girls wanting to write poetry, and that's about it. I don't expect anything wrong or sad to happen in the game, nothing at all. But what I was about to say is that I am thinking about taking a break for a little bit. I know I'm just I just started. Hey, I'm just thinking about taking a break because I know everyone's really busy around this time with the holiday and stuff like that, and I know a lot of you guys have finals coming up, so you all should you should be studying. Man, I hated finals. It's just so like, you know, like I had some classes where it's like the final was basically everything you learned, and then there was finals where, oh, just this quarter of stuff that we learned, that's gonna be the final. And that's what I like. It's just like, okay, this quarter that we learned in class, that's the final. Man, especially as someone who majored in science, bruh. My finals were draw out photosynthesis, and then explain the Krebs cycle and what happens in the Krebs cycle. That to this day is still a nightmare. I don't want to hear about the Krebs cycle ever again. Every class every class is about the Krebs cycle. I don't want to know about the Krebs cycle. I love to take a comprehensive test and to keep writing papers. I'm sick of— oh my god, I hate papers. I took a history class and they wanted us to like write like a 10-page essay or whatever. I couldn't write 10 pages of history. Can you imagine writing 10 pages of history? And then like I know like some of my friends back then were telling me they have like, oh yeah, for like our senior paper it had to been like 20 pages or whatever. I'm like, 20 pages? I can barely write like 3. 3, and that's double spaced. I couldn't be an English major though. Like I know like science there is like a lot of writing, but it's more like summarizing than it is. Well, it is a little bit of research too, but you get what I'm trying to say. Here, but I'd have been a science major if not for math and formulas. Yeah, there is quite a bit of math depending which thing you do. I mean, like chemistry, yeah, there is a lot of math, and physics, there's a lot of math. But like in biology, there's not much math. It's more like simple stuff. But when you get to chemistry, it's like it's like the— what's his name? Avocado's number, and everyone likes to say avocado number. I don't remember what it was anymore. It's been that long. And then like physics, you mostly have to remember like formulas of like, oh, speed equals distance and time and stuff like that. And then like acceleration, all that stuff. So physics definitely has a lot of math. I had to take like 2 math classes. My mistake was taking 2 math classes at the same time. I don't know why I did that. I think I mostly did that just to get it out of the way, because I had to take a statistics class, and then I had to take like I think it was like pre-calculus class, and then that was it. Like I never took calculus in my life. Math, I hate math, bruh. I was not good at math. I had to retake math class so many times. I'm sure I like it if I had a good teacher slash tutor. I feel that. Hi, Plant the Wisdom. How's it going? Hey. I love that emote. I don't like that emote. She's looking at my soul. Why? We're talking about old classes we used to take. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I was never good at math. Not me. I remember like my high school, there was we had pre-calc, geometry. I only went up to pre-calc, like I said. Never took, because after that it's calculus, and then after that it's trigonometry. I don't even know what'll be after trigonometry. I remember one time, oh my goodness, for my final in high school, for finals, you didn't have to stay the whole day. You mostly came in the morning, and then by the time it was 12 o'clock, everyone could go home. So I kind of miscalculated on what time I need to be at school. And I remember like the night before, I was asking like my friend, because we had like a math packet, and I was asking my friend like what they got on the math packet and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I went to bed, and then I woke up around like 9, and I think I was thinking like, oh, it's at 10. It turns out it was at 8. And I got a text from my friend, they're like, where are you? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, they didn't text me because I think they were still in class. And I was like, uh-oh. I looked at my planner. I was like, uh-oh. I'm supposed to be in math class? Oh my god. Luckily I had a really nice teacher that was like, that let me take it after the class was over. And there was like definitely no way I could have cheated because everyone just took it. DDLC, what does that say? Les fucking go. What? In doubt, just put it in the square hole. I feel that. Just put it in the square hole. You see this a circle? Put it in the square hole. Let's fucking go. What? Oh my goodness. Also, we are live on YouTube Shorts. Hello, YouTube Short people. This is my first time going live on YouTube Shorts. I wanted to go live on TikTok, but I guess there's this whole thing that I have to go through because I don't have I guess I don't have enough followers on TikTok to for me to play it. Oh my god, he's everywhere. He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. Oh my god. But I want to talk about a little bit of my schedule going forward. Speaking of, me going kind of on break. I don't think I'm gonna do Mondays anymore because I don't know how if you guys know this. There's a coworker that's leaving, and because they're leaving, I have to now take their shifts of where they work. So Mondays I have to travel far and wide. Yeah, I have to travel far and wide, and so yeah, today I actually went to the place that I'm gonna be working at. So and I'm usually very tired when I work there, so I'm like, okay, well, probably Mondays is not gonna be a thing. And then probably I think like Tuesdays could work better. And if I'm going to be working at this place on Mondays now, I might switch like my Japanese classes to be Mondays instead of Wednesdays. So I don't know, I gotta switcheroo, do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and then like Fridays, and then alternate between Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. Because man, they're gonna make me travel all over the place. Because tomorrow they want me to go somewhere, and I'm like, dang. I didn't want to travel, but I guess I gotta go. Have you guys seen the gosh, what's the agency called? I can't remember. There's maybe it's V4 Mirai. They debuted some new VTubers, and one of them's name's Owl. Like Owl, except it's like my name, except without the E at the end. Owl. And her design is really cool. I wonder if I could see if I can bring it up. Which one? Let me see if I can bring it up. Owl woo woo, yeah! Owl woo woo. Woo woo woo. Sound like a bark into the moon. Ow! Ow! I saw her design, looks really cool. She's got this one horn thing going on. Another owl to join the... It is V4 Mirai. Or, yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. See if I can put her on the screen. Save. Oh, no. Save image. Oh. Okay. Almost as. Bruh. I'm not cool as me. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. And then I'm not sure to put it in my downloads. Here we go. Oh gosh, you're so big! Girl, calm down. It's not about you. This is the new girly pop on the streets. Owl woo woo. Love the... She almost looks like that dragon from... What's it called? Because she's got the yellow and white going on. She's got like little glasses. She's like, actually, my name is Owl. I wanted to see if I could look over. Watch this. Hey guys, don't look at her, look at me. I'm still here. I'm hiding. But yeah, that's the new, we're trying to look at... Whose stream do you think you're at? No more. No more. You lost your privileges. You guys can look at a different time. Speaking of me, I got a haircut, and actually, you know what? The haircut looks kind of like my model now. I had longer hair, and then I was like, cut my hair short. Up where like my neck kinda, up to my neck, right? And then I realized, I think I kinda got the same haircut as my Vtuber. Without even like realizing it. I was like, oh. I don't have the curls. I don't have the drill curls, bro. That'd be cool though. I didn't even notice. Oh, thanks. I'm always changing it up. I've realized like my hair's gotten like slower at growing. Probably be like another year for it to grow out again. Also, I went to work and no one really said anything about my hair. It goes to show like some people don't notice things than you think, I guess. Because I went to work and no one really said anything. I'm like, well, they probably just think this is my hair all the time. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to a different site, so maybe they'll say something. But then, yeah, like, these people that I went to see today, I don't work with them that often, so they probably don't remember. One time I got, like, new glasses, and no one noticed for, like, a while. And then I think it was, like, 2-3 weeks later, someone looked at me, because I was talking to them, and they're like, did you get new glasses? And I was like, yeah, I got them, like, 2-3 weeks ago. Flick your hair until they notice. I'd be like, oh, this? Yeah, I thought I'd change it up. These drills are the drills that will pierce the heavens. Oh my god. Believe in me that believes in you. I don't remember the quote anymore. That show was awesome. I was so sad at the end of that. I need to watch Gurren Lagann again. It's so long. What's the studio that animated that? What? Anime studio? Studio Trigger! Ah, right. See next. Studio Trigger. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I think, like, from what I've seen, but most of their stuff ends up, like, in space. We love space. Everything. I'm just gonna say that without spoiling anything. And everything, most of the shows that they have, somehow at one point things will end up in space. Did they do Little Witch Academia? Who did Little Witch Academia? It was on Studio Trigger. Because at one point, without really going into context, they went to space. Darling in the Franxx, space. Was that also Studio Trigger? I can't. I'm just naming animes, hoping they were from Studio Trigger. Has Studio Trigger made anything in a while? Because if they have, I'm very behind. They love space. They did Dungeon Meshi. Oh, wait, they're doing Dungeon Meshi. Let me guess, they're gonna end up in space somehow. I knew about not Cyberpunk. What was the other one? The one with the fire. I can't remember what it is. It was like a movie, and it was the guy had like these fire powers, I guess. Is that what was it called? Promare? I haven't watched that yet. I remember like my friend went to go see it, and I've been meaning to go see it, to watch it, but I just haven't yet. Cyberpunk is another one I need to watch. Dungeon Meshi, I've yet to touch Dungeon Meshi, and I heard good things about it. Same with like Free Run. I need to go watch Free Run. Have you all seen like the meme of what's going around of the person who drew Free Run in like an interesting angle like this, right? And then they wrote on like some like Reddit thing like, hey, how do you guys draw angles? And it spread so fast. I remember when it first happened, I was like, what is going? I did not expect this meme to go like so big. Yo, they're both my favorite anime. Edge Runner, Dungeon Meshi are 10 out of 10. I know, I gotta... Maybe when I'm on my little break, I'll go watch them. Based, honestly, for real. And I love everyone's take on it. Okay, so I went to sit down to see if I could do it. It is hard. It's really hard. I'm like, I can't do it. Mine probably looked worse than what that person was trying to draw. I'm like, yeah, this is why no one draws at this angle. Plant, you should try to draw the Free Run looking up. Autonomy and perspective. Oh yeah, for real. I want to draw the Free Run, but I have too many comms right now. Do a really short one. There are people that just do it like flawlessly. It's just like, dang. Free Run looks good. I just have to find the time to go and dedicate my time to watch all these shows. Oh, speaking of shows, I finished part 6 of JoJo, of rewatching it. I think I stopped for a while. I don't remember. I think I just kind of forgot that I was rewatching it, but I totally forgot how it ended. So when I rewatched it, I'm like, oh my god, that's what happened! Also, they could have made the ending, like, an hour long. They could have made it, like... Because the 2 episodes, especially, like, the last episode, I'm like, you could have made this part of the last episode. This could have been an hour special ending. Because they were really dragging it out at the end. Man, Emporio. I'm just thinking like Emporio living with all that trauma now. He's the only one that remembers. And now I gotta watch JoJo Part 5, because we're going backwards. Oh, you know what? I don't know why part 6 was like the least I remembered from. Because there were like things that I'm like, oh, that happened and this happened. I don't remember this happening. I know like most of the things that happened in part 5. I think once we get towards the end, it's when I start forgetting what happened. I'm so excited for part 7 coming in March. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh! Yay! My thing is working! What? It's just a little early. I put it on... it should be like every hour. But yes, please hydrate. Stretch a little. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Let's see here. What's this game called? I don't know the name of this game. Yeah, let me see if I can load it up. And my headphones turned off. Thanks, headphone. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna move myself a little bit. Is it gonna work? Please. Why is it not capturing? No. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Guys, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed because we are gonna be talking about poetry and it's for the intellectual. Philosophy isn't suited for children. Exactly. It's not suited for children. Children would not understand. I mean, we'll be gonna be reading Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe, disturbing. That raven poem, scary. Keeps me up at night. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make sure. I gotta move my OBS real quick. There we go. All right. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Okay? Because, again, poetry. Hardcore. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Let's see. 13 years of age. That's kind of crazy. 13 years of age is, the limit. I would expect like at least like 16 because I wouldn't let like my 14-year-old play this game. It seems I'm only he's not only a ninja master but also an intellectual. Exactly my big brain it just leaks out of my head. Yeah, 13 is pretty young. That's what I'm saying. Like 13's young. 16, maybe 17. Yeah. But I guess like they rated this maybe PG-13, which I don't agree with. Maybe like PG-16. 13, you're just starting high school. I guess maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I agree. It looks like I'm 13 years of age. I've been around. Wow, I'm so excited, guys. Oh, what a wholesome game. I'm so excited to write poetry. Oh, with all my friends. What a happy and chipper tune. I know. I'm so excited to write poetry with my friends. And then we're gonna have sleepovers, and then we'll read poetry at our sleepovers. It's just gonna be a grand old time. I don't remember any of these characters. I will say, I have only played the beginning part of this game. I think I've only... It was like, I went to the poetry class like twice, the poetry club like twice, and that was it. I don't know how far we're gonna get into it. Since I do have work tomorrow, I kind of need to sleep early. So we're probably gonna play like 2.5-ish. We'll see how far we go and what is a good stopping point, but last time, so I played, I think like when I was playing it, I was with Sweet on a voice call, and we were gonna do like a long format video of Doki Doki. Like, I was screen recording, Sweet was on Discord, and we were like voice acting, but my laptop couldn't handle recording and Discord and the game at the same time, so we ended up like trashing that idea, and then I never really picked up Doki Doki after that. So yeah, I've only done a little bit. Let's see, full screen. Oh, what happened? Hi Mel, how's it going? Welcome to a very wholesome game of poetry writing, where nothing could go wrong. Here, I'm gonna fix the screen a little bit, now that I full screened it. There we go. Yeah, nice game. Yeah, wholesome game about writing poetry. Okay, new game. I'm excited. My name is Aoi. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh no, what happened? No! We're stuck on the starting screen. Oh no! I guess this is where the real horror begins. Wait, why does it do that? That's so crazy. Hold on, let me quit and restart. ちょっと待ってね. Why did it do that to me? Why did it do that? Okay, let's do this again. Let's try this again. How about now? Is it working now? Do you see? Is the game there? Okay. Let me know if it does that again, because I don't know why it did that. I guess because like I changed it from window to full screen and it couldn't handle it. Anyway, hey, you get to hear me you get to hear me say this again. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Oh, that's Sayori. I thought Sayori was the purple hair girl. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. That was me in Japan. My housemate, I told my housemate to just not wait for me anymore. I was like, just go to school. I'll catch up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Kia, or ha, ha. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me now, Oi. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, like we're a couple. We're only friends. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehehe. Oh, what a nice beginning. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Aoi, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested. Oh, that's her. That's me. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Hey Nuclear, how's it going? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average what? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. So how's the elf been? The elf? Nani? Is that me? Am I the elf? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wow, she's so thoughtful. Yes, you're the elf. I'm a dragon. I'm not an elf. Dragon. I don't do the tongue thing. Based. Sayori's thinking about us. What if I want to be a NEET? Huh? NEET saves so much money. You look like a forest elf. So desu ka? Forest elf. I am a river water dragon. I live by a river. Not really. My river dried up. That's a long story though. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if it does exaggerate everything inside her head. The river dried up. Yeah. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sori wants me to check out some clubs. Oh my god, my Siri went off. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about Sayori. Jesus. We can't have that. In our nature, man, nature. Things happen. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I was in the anime club. That's where I met most of my friends, was the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, must have Stop, Siri! Oh my god, my Siri went off again! For you're no water magic. Spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... You know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. She'd probably Japanese. She'd be like, hiroi. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsu gave me cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Let's go! Wow, cupcakes! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake! Hey, anything for food, man! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Girl 1. What would she probably have like a low voice, like, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. What would she sound like? You'd be like, seriously, you brought a boy? That's what I would say. Bratty? Yeah, like, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Man, switching between these voices is gonna be interesting. I feel like she would have more of my voice. But it'd be kind of confusing to have my voice also be Monica's, right? That's Monica, right? I'd be like, oh, what a nice... no, because that sounds like her. Because I already have, like, a high voice, like, I mean, you're facing the same direction, so check that out. Like, Aoi, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. She'll be a happier me. I'm depressed me now. All words escape me in the situation. That was you to expect rivers or sure you're welcome. Thanks. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god, so many cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't ignore her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my— Stop! Oh my god, my Siri went off. I'm fucking gonna kill Siri. In Minecraft. Sayori says quietly in my ear, that turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you've already known Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Aoi. Monica smiles sweetly. I know what you're up to. What's your verdict, Aoi? Whose room are we chasing? Good question. Good question. I'll think about it more. There's multiple endings, right? Or not. It's been a while since I learned about the game. Monica smiles sweetly. Is that so? Is that so? I played this game multiple times so I could see each path. Okay. So there are different things going on. Hold on. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come on, sit down, Oli. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! She probably said, come on! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. Anyway, I'm a dip. If the river drowns, don't tell me. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. It's delicious. Well, oishi! Is there a Japanese version of this game? I'm curious. There probably is, right? You know, Doki Doki Literature Club, there better be a Japanese version. So for the JP homies to play too. So they can get traumatized as well. I'm not traumatized, to be indoctrinated into the literature club. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sorry said. Well, maybe. But not for you. You dummy. Alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems to be really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Why did my music stop? Oh my god. It's still playing for us. I was scared. The music just randomly stopped. And she's looking at me. You know why? You know why it stopped? Because frickin' Siri, stop it, keeps going off. What if I just throw my phone off? I was like, why did the music stop? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of their efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such it for girls. All interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Aloy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well... Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, I haven't read in a while. Manga. That I would have replied the same. I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. Desperately, I grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh no. I read a horror... to relate here, I have read a horror book once, and I did not enjoy the experience. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sir sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your own readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You don't have writing experience too, Yuri. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzily at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Aoi? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Homework. I know! Ew! Homework! I'm in a club and I have homework? Bruh. I never said I would join this club. Sorry it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Oi. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Dang, I'm making these girls sad. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh, these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then, let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, man. Writing poems was kind of fun though when I took a creative yeah, I took a poem class, and then, you know, you write poem based on like in different formats that we learned, so that was pretty cool. You can write about anything, you know. I think the problem is just coming up with a new idea each time, you know, because you start running out of things to write and you're like, oh well, I guess I'll write about this. I wrote a poem because I was watching Your Lie in April at the time, so I wrote a poem literally about Your Lie in April. And you know what, that anime helped me out not only in the poetry class, but I was taking like a philosophy class, and we were talking about music and whether or not music sounds the same today as it did back then. And I wrote down that, oh well, you know, music today probably sounds vastly different than back then, because back then they were dealing with like instruments that aren't like as technological advanced as we have them now, and we have like nice crisper instruments. So, you know, and I wrote about like, oh, if we talk about this piece of music, it's probably not the same as it is today. I like the concept of writing in a condensed format made you really picky about the words you choose. Exactly. You had, and then, you know, try to paint a picture, be dramatic. I love being dramatic. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Aoi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Aoi, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance growing closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah! Good fortune will find us. We're playing a nice wholesome game, right? I guess the start of writing a poem tonight. What should we write about? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So she likes horror. She likes cute things. What did Sayori like again? I'm kind of scared to go the horror route because I don't know what's gonna happen. I think I've seen a screenshot of what might happen. Let's follow our hearts. Okay. And let the dice fall wherever they may. Okay. Crimson Rose. Okay, whistle, that's interesting. Let's see, we need to pick 1 out of 20 words. So let's say analysis. Oh, that got her attention. Friends. Peace. Hot, loud, ocean. Let's do no friends. Okay, she liked that. Tenacious D. Flying. I like flying. Okay, it looks like we're pairing Sayori a little bit. Doki Doki! That's the name of this place. Name of the game. Scars? Ooh. Uncanny. Pure infernal clumsy massacre. Oh no. Breathe. Raindrops. Let's see. Summer. Vibrant. Agonizing. Alone. COVID. Treasure. Quiet. Sweets in the game. Heaven sent depression. Adventure. Ambient. I'm just picking whatever words just come to me. Oh! Fireflies. I like fireflies. Parfait. Ooh. Who do you choose? I'm kind of just picking words that I like. So far, they seem to be favoring Yuri a little bit. Oh my god. Melancholy. Extraordinary. Well, we're gonna pick the poems and see what happens. Precious. Oh, we might be getting Sayori. Haha, I see. Dance. Ooh, we'll see what happens, because they seem to be both liking my words. Oh, you know, glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Aoi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on coming here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's good. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. But that's like you find yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It is. Swiftly defeated Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Aoi gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Aoi can become good friends too. Sorry. As usual, Sorry seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. Don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she think I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Tori is taking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admired her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. She's too close. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling in my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, napping club sounds awesome. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, sticking out all over around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody ever noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you even think why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh! Hello! Hey! Whoa! I guess... Hey! Ayo! Ayo! What? It's so weirdly distorted. Oh my goodness. I guess we're going the Sayori route? Girl, I need you to back up. Okay. Alright. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. It made me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing ever fit you properly? Oh, I know what's coming. I know what's... it did when I bought it. If you were button it, you would have noticed it sooner. That it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Dang it, my Siri went off again. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. The deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Aoi, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Neat! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I show my poem first? I guess Sayuri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Aoi. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri. You might be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Aoi poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Aoi. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not really sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, let's see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I relate to the ending part. I want breakfast. I want waffles. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you're late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess let's go down the line. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Horse? Did someone say horse? Uma Musume mentioned? Uma Musume mentioned? Owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Straight to the point. If you think about it, Natsuki kind of looks like, why am I blanking? Pink hair girl. Man, I haven't played Umusume in a while. I just logged in like last night to collect some carrots. Harikite iko. Harikite iko. Alright. Click outside poem to continue. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like that it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's see, horror. Horror poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, kinda cursive. Alright, alright. A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathed. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ooh, so deep. How intellectual, indeed, so intellectual. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? That was not. Even I was like, what? That was handwriting's really good. No one can. People these days can't even write cursive, so I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I mean, her name is Yuri. Yuri is like, ooh, ghosts. I think it's Yuri, but Yuri. Close enough. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Aoi. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is about being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Monica! Hi, Aoi! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Me too, I'd be like, I'm too scared to say anything. Hello on YouTube, hello. I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, people be like, just bring it up. And I'm like, I'll think about it. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Aoi. We're a little embarrassed today. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so. You and Sayori are really good friends. Okay, so I think we are picking the Sayori route. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well... Woo, childhood friend rule. Childhood friend will win this time. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but they'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not that you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my goodness, she wrote a really long one. Hole in wall. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. What am I chuckling? She's a hole in the wall, you know? Could mean anything. Ah, hit the mic. Tried to wink. Well, where am I? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered aside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out of the sun. Ayo, ayo. But it's too late. My retinas. I already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, but it's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. This hole, it was made for me. It was shaped for me. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Ooh, who is this he? Interesting. So, what'd you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I agree with that advice. Just write it. Just do it. And then you can fix it later. That's what I need to learn for myself, because I'm very much like, oh, I want it perfect. But it's just like, you just gotta do it and put it out there. And then you can be like, oh, well, I can fit. You know, you find different ways to improve about it. That's me with streaming, you know. Started off started off with like not knowing anything, and now that I've gotten used to it, you know, now we're here and I'm still learning. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Whew. I guess that's everyone. That's around the room. That was more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Aoi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Aoi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Hey? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, maybe you're just jealous that Aoi appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Aoi started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve... How do I say? This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened at all happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Aoi. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Aoi? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no. Boing yoing yoing yo, my favorite instrument. Boing yoing yoing. Hey, totally cool kid, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What if I pick Like, help me, Sayori. I can't decide. I don't like conflict. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any word I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making... Hey, don't make her uncomfortable. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Hi. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same as they always were. Pink and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Sayori just out-freaked the whole club, pretty much. They're like, boobs! We gotta bring boobs into it. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not always good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurt. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Aoi? Aoi, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Aoi, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Aoi, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Actually, let's see if I can save real quick. Okay. See what the future holds. Sorry. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I should have saved earlier, but I wasn't thinking. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Okay. I don't... So, it's gonna be interesting trying to pick something that Sayori likes. Okay, well... Oh, I love entropy though. So far we're just getting Yuri stuff. Oh no! Dreams and happiness. Rainbow? Okay. Bubbles? Well, no. Summer? Nope. She's a Genki girl. Analysis? Nope. Raindrops? No. Oopsies. Dreams and happiness. Or we'll follow our hearts again. I'm picking like things that I like, you know? And they just happen to align with Yuri for some reason. Mouse seems more like Natsuki coded. Extraordinary? Okay. Adventure. Happiness. Precious. Kawaii. Nature. Atone. Eternity. Oh, well. Lying. Sweet. Friends. Poop. Laugh. Okay. I don't know how much I got, but here we go. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? What? That all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned and conveniently forgot that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves that one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Don't wait to let me borrow some money. Max, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. And I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Oh, thank you for the follow. That... still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoop! What the heck just happened? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, what was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just giving it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Me too. I like hugging food. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Oof. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up today, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Ooh, lost track of time, eh? That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, sophisticated! Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Aoi. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her books, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Aoi! Aoi! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I gotta go get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we're going to go find some crayons, and markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Aoi to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I want to go. There's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Aoi? Yep, let's go. Uh-oh. Being alone. Being alone with my childhood friend. Ooh. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I fall behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Basically Shakespeare. We're gonna be performing Shakespeare. Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Basically a slam poetry thing. That sounds kinda dull. Aoi, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end I have summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Aoi, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Hey! Super secret ninja mission. It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. And in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons from off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colors' names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm still looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look at the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayori bends over it and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Whoa. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. It hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh my. Again, we're just like towering over her. You okay there? You wanna take a seat on the desk? So I'm not just towering over you. Look at the crayons. You got like 2 of the same colors here. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. That's a nice closet. It's got wooden panels and everything. Yeah! And for some reason there's a chair in here. I guess it's like an extra chair for the classroom, you know, they had too many chairs and they just put one in there, you know, just in case. Really nice wooden panels. Oh, we got some books in there. I hope we find the poster paper soon. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ollie. Where do we even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even winces from the pain. Sorry, makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Oh no. I don't have a good feeling. Did the music stop? Oh no. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since... Why did the music stop? What? I'm panicking because... What happened to the nice music? I want like... La 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 la. I know, but what happened to the nice, cheery music we were all having fun with, you know? I want that back. It's not like something bad is gonna happen in this happy, fun game. I know! What a happy, fun game. I'm so excited. I'm so... because the source of your cheer is back in that room. Exactly! And when I come back... everything's gonna be so fine. Everything's gonna be great. Nothing can go wrong. It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead. Oh, see? Everything's fine. She's great. Has just one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sorry, here. My hands already the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah. Aw. Cute. Cute. What a cute and wholesome game. It doesn't even look like apple juice. Looks like tea. Looks like ocha. Maybe kocha, actually. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey, Aoi? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I didn't think you realize it, but you've always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, and even though I'm being clumsy, you're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Nothing will change. Everything will go on the same. Forever and ever. Yeah. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Oh yeah, forever and ever. Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end. Well, we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sario has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sari hops to her feet. Ah! She clutched her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast or hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sari out of the classroom. Sari plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Alright, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about... I was playing with the crayon to smack my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have the right pen? Sari frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Aoi. Well, Sayori, I've had to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I needed an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Sayori! Let's see it. Hi, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki's? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much you like something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Hey. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Smooth operator. I mean, that you're really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but somehow make everything in your life an adventure? Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you? Oh, to you, do you, Sayori? My pet Sayori said. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Aoi, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Huh? That's me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Huh? I broke my pencil. Ooh, foreshadowing. The pencil breaking, the closet door being open. Scary. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. Knees shaking, arms heavy, mom spaghetti. That's a poem. Eminem should be in this class. he'd be rocking it. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grip Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Sorry, I forgot about that. That's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so long. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What a first line. What a first line. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottle? Do they want my bottles so much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Hi! Welcome to the stream. We're reading poems. A very interesting poem. Kind of a dark poem. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? So stoked I found you when you were on bottles. It's my favorite in the game. Oh. Bottles, interesting, right? I wonder if they mean something. Her scraping the bottles and stuff. We're about to find out, aren't we? Didn't tell you to write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you. Yeah, happy thoughts only. We're all just a happy bunch here. I'm impressed the MC can read the poem at all. He's like, I know, he's so used to reading manga. It's like, Monica, taught me a whole lot. Head empty, happy thoughts extracted. Yeah, only happy thoughts here. Only happy thoughts. No sad thoughts allowed. Toxicity out. Depression gone. Sadness eradicated. Happy thoughts only. It's like what's that show called? Like Happy Smiley Friends. I've just like I've been seeing like clips of that for some reason on my TikTok. And one of the scenes that I saw is like the guy is like super happy. He's like, oh, we always gotta stay positive. We always gotta stay positive. You know, and there's the clip where he goes to the get some ice cream. And then he's like, the ice cream man, I guess like lost his wife or something like that. And the guy's like, oh, that's not positive. We gotta think positive. We gotta be positive. Let's do a positive dance. Let's do happy dance. That's what I think about this. Just like positive thoughts only. No negativity here. Negativity not allowed. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Sounds kind of creepy. Oh, creepy? Well, not exactly. Happy tree friends or smiling friends? I think it's smiling friends. That's the one with the round purple guy and the yellow dude, and then like the weirdly realistic manager for some reason. I don't know why I've been seeing clips of that. Maybe because I'm so used to, because I'm so used to you being so, maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Yeah, Happy Tree Friends is the one with the unimaginable environments. I know, right? I think I never really seen it, but I know, like, about it. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. Should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh no. Wow, she's gonna write on forever. That's so long. She's gonna till she dies, bro. She's gonna write till she dies. I'm just saying that's a commitment. That's huge. And like, could you imagine just writing forever and then your hands bleed out? Like, it's a long time to be writing. Did you guys know, like, when I was like elementary school, I actually wanted to be an author because I liked writing stories and stuff. But then, like, I realized how much writing you actually have to do, and I was like, maybe not for me. Sayori writes a poem about her depression. Oh, so sorry. I'm gonna keep writing till I die! Definitely not, foreshadowing anything. She's just saying she's gonna write till she's old! I wanted to. I was actually writing. Oh. Yeah, I like poems. I mean, I tried writing. I've written like intros of books that I wanted to write, but like I never really like went on with that. I used to like really like reading back in high school. I was reading all like the fiction books, you know, Hunger Games. I think I did read Divergent. Like I read like all those like non-fiction books. Not non-fiction, all those fiction books that were like popular. I read like this book called The Fifth Wave. I think they made a movie about that. It's basically about like aliens coming to take over the earth and like the humans are in on it or whatever. I really liked the mermaids back then, so I read a lot of mermaid stuff. But then high school happened. I had a couple chapters written. Yeah, I was reading a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to write. And then, like, your hands start to hurt, but you want to keep writing. Divergent was kind of interesting, actually. Didn't do it justice when they tried to... But the movies kind of don't make sense. Especially I saw, like, I watched a video called, like, Everything Wrong with Divergent. And then after watching it, I'm like, yeah, you're right. That didn't make sense. You guys read the Golden Compass book? I didn't read the Golden Compass. I watched the movie though. And I really liked the concept of the movie because it was like, oh, you have like this familiar, and this familiar like kind of sticks with you throughout your life. And I was like, yo, that'd be so cool to have like a familiar. The books were so much better, of course, yeah. Ooh, Dark Material was fun. I should read that. There was like a book called like The Break Me. I think it's like a bunch of like Break Me, Fix Me, Find Me. I can't remember like exactly what the first book was called, but it was basically like this apocalyptic version of Earth where people had powers, but everyone that powers were like were being used, so people with the powers tried to run away and not get captured by those that were in charge. It was pretty good. The MC was OP, of course. Oh, I think I've seen some of those at some point. Yeah, they were like pretty popular at like Barnes & Noble and stuff. Yes, I forgot the book name. Yeah. And then I read, you know, like 13 Reasons Why. I only read that because like my friend gave me the book and I was like, you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll read it. And I read it and I was like, it's not really for me. I like how we're talking about this with this dialogue here. The I'm gonna keep writing until I die. So nice. So yay! Sayori, never give up on your dreams. Also, terrible as Twilight was, Stephanie Meyer other books, the host, I thought was actually really solid, one of my favorites. Oh, interesting. I read this book that was like similar to Twilight. It's so funny because my friend let me read the book, and then I think I looked up online and someone's like, oh, this is like basically Twilight. And then I was like, you know what, you're right, it is basically like Twilight. And I went up to my friend, I was like, you know, this is basically like Twilight, just with different characters and different like monsters, because they weren't vampires. I think they were like some other kind of fictional creature. I remember like Aragon when I was done, but then the movie was so terrible. Here's the thing, like I said, I love dragons. So when I watched Aragon, I was like, yeah! Dragon! And then the movie was like, I never read the book, so... I heard like the How to Train Your Dragon books are like really different than the movie. Cause I guess like Toothless is not even like as big as they describe. I liked the books when I was a kid. I never read Aragon. The thing is, like, with me, I wasn't really into fantasy books. I was more into fiction with like in present day. So like there was this book called Angel Fall, I think it was called, and it was about this girl who's been like reincarnated many times, but when she's reincarnated she forgets her memory, and it's like a job of this angel to come find her and bring restore her memories so that she can become this warrior that like fights against demons or whatever. It was a pretty interesting book. I liked it. I just never went further into reading it. And then there was like another book about this girl who is a dragon, and she lived in this dragon village, and there were like dragon hunters that would like try to hunt them down, and I don't exactly remember what happened, but then she ended up having to leave this dragon village to live with humans, and then turns out like, oh, there's a dragon hunter that goes to the same school. Ooh. It's like basically enemies to lovers kind of story. Edward Dolan, the zombie werewolf. Interesting premise. Yeah. Okay, what? We were talking about books. Here. Oh, Sayori, let's go. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's had always a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week. I wonder if this one's one of those times. Talking about books, I got a job to make an illustration for them. Oh, nice! You have to show it sometime. That's exciting. But seeing that passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh yeah, I forgot we have like 3 other poems to read. Yeah, go down the line. Yeah, I'll be working on January. Nice. Next year. Hey. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Alright, it has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I suppose to show you my poem. Here. Natsuki did miss the point. She waved at the point as she ran past. Yeah. Amy likes spiders. These poems have been getting longer. You know what? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Repressed feminism poem edition. Why she hating on spiders, bro? Tis. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. Spiders are friends. Exactly. Spiders are friends. They eat the pests that we don't like. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I would like to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people to find out. They made fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Exactly, Natsuki! Exactly! I think people really need to learn to respect— Yes! Natsuki's based thoughts here. Ayy. Even though I've spidered the spider poem a little, but she's got it. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can relate too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, Yuri. I think she's trying to convince herself that she doesn't have a crush on Amy with her cute singing voice. That would make her heart pound. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Aoi. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like tuning a bunch of gears. Let's try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Alright. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the stuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Okay. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, that raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Interesting. I was more daring with this one than yesterday's. You can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you do have that in common. That's, well, interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, Monica! Hi, Aoi. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri and the other, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like that dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here after all. Yeah, I'm sorry if it was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do, too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, Huh? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless load me. Huh? Huh? What was that poem? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I was about to do Sayori's voice for her. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's ready tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's breaking the fourth wall, y'all. She's breaking the fourth wall. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit in the if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Great advice, Monika. Great advice. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Oh, okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring up? Oh my goodness, my Siri keeps going off. Who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. Monika, we're going to have poetry performance. Yuri. Who's we? Who's we? Everybody. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys? Oh, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then and it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sure, an open mic at high school forum for teens. There's no way they can go horribly wrong, right? Uh-oh. It's basically like a poetry slam, like, I was sad, it was rainy, and I put on the television. Sayori looks worried. Stop, oh my god, my Siri. I don't get it, I say Sayori. And sometimes the Siri goes off. It's crazy. It doesn't. Bruh. That's its secret. Its secret name. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Girl said death. The club's gonna be the death of her. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazing. Sayori has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath and smile. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you could set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a little harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it when you're reciting, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe that's what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone, though I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Aoi liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing all kinds of things. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Aoi. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Aoi lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well go get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's about less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way towards the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Jump. Interesting. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. What is that emote? It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming, but I'm about to sneeze. Oh my god. I want to sneeze, but I can't. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. I'll be working out. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Let's stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll try my best to get through. For the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Aloy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Let's just save here. How much more is left, actually? If we have to prepare for the festival. I walk home with Suri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Suri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Ooh, she's being quiet. Hey, Suri. Stop! I'm not talking to you, Suri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was just thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sorry fumbles with her words. So... Siri. Oh no! You made the Siri go. I don't get it. I don't say that hey and then Siri. It just, like, I say Sayori. And it just goes off. It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing. So let's just say that one day Yuri... so let's just say one day Yuri asks us to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, it's like, you better pick me. This is like a test, you know. It's like, would you still walk if another girl has to walk? Would you still walk with her? I'd be like, no, I'd walk with you. I would still walk with you. You're my homie. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Aloy. You really think about me. You really think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I already made up my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? How many poems do I need to write? Pain. Happiness. Happy. Vibrant. Dream. Yeah, the beginning is a bit long. Eternity, summer, Family, friends, adventure, universe, vertigo, fireflies, vitality, massacre, damn. Disarray. Okay, well, it looks like we're just picking words for Yuri at this point. Fire, anime. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it weren't all for you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, whoops, that's Natsuki. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. I'm talking about the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do you really have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward for. Oh, come on. Are we saying you don't like squid? Out of you of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke kind of makes no sense in translation. Oh, not breaking the fourth wall. Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm trying, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I weirdly glanced at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything with Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I typically approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Aoi, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri lately? Anything up with her? And in what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Aoi. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm still friends with her. I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Aoi. Me? How on earth would you come up with that? How would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Aoi. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'm trying to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary, but it's nothing like I can do besides wait for Monika. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika comes out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's see how Sayori's doing. This is your best so far. It's really nice, Aoi. Thanks. Sorry, you've been quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Aoi? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki, but in the end... Yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get any closer with anyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. The music change. We're getting closer! I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have something to put... I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write things right when thinking about you. Aww, what a nice romantic game. Sorry? No. Oh, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles to keep shaking her head. Finally she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Aoi. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. She's just going home a little early. She's got some errands to do. I'm pretty sure it's not anything dark, because that's not the kind of game we're playing. Sayori? No, Monika, I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, going down the line. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Oh, that was me. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you end up just scaring... what if you just end up scaring me away? That... Hello, Max. How's it going? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even though I have to put up with you. Okay. Welcome to the GDC. Thanks. We're it's what a wholesome game so far. Nothing could go wrong. It's just a nice game about literature club and poem reading. I know, she's like the baka type, like, Baka, don't even talk to me. Natsuki's eyebrow, elbow, eyebrow, why did I read it as eyebrow? Natsuki's elbow connects to my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know, don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem out like nothing has even happened. I'll be your beach! I'll be your beach! You're still on your first time? Yeah, it's my first time playing it because I haven't, I played it once, but not this far. I haven't... It's gonna be interesting, because... yeah, it's my first time. And I think we're gonna try to go through all the routes, because I'm curious. No spoiling, exactly. No spoilers! No spoilers, please. Even though, like, I've seen clips a little bit. You know, it's hard. Yeah, it's just a sweet, wholesome game. I don't say anything wrong. But I'll be your beach. Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. Wait, we didn't read Sayori's poem, did we? She just kind of ran off. Yeah, we will help you with some rules, but yeah, no spoilers, no spoilies, no spoilies. But today I have a special one. Shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sun's sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Oh, dude, my, yeah, Steam has the wrong tags. Oh, really? I gotta fix, a little bit of the tags. Oops. Oh no! Hopefully you guys can still see it. No! Hold on. No! That's what happened last time. The game froze. Let me just finish this poem and I'm just gonna quick save and go back. Because it looks like it froze again. The audacity of this beach, exactly. Where to go? Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeam, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memory in a footprint trail. Set your free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you pass your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh nah, I'm saying the game on Steam is totally wrong. No way. Yeah, it's also like Steam just has my text that I automatically put in are wrong. Huh. Interesting. Hold on, I gotta save real quick. Because why? Why oh why? No! Hold on. Let me just quit real quick or return? No. Quit. Save? Why you do this to me? Yeah. Let's hope that when I come back, it's still there. Eh? Bruh. Come on, game. Okay, here we go. Load game. We were here. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write. Oh, why am I going pie? I'm being Sayori. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with a message later? Computer's barely running a visual novel. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic. We both, pick a topic and we have to both write about whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Being just write about a simple topic, then try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, Yuri. Aoi, you've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. I guess doing something writing self? Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Ollie? Eh? Well, you know that I like to say that writing is very personal. It's a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my options are just opinions. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some other way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice to share. Is that so? You're thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not that it's bad. It's not as bad as you are making it sound like in your head. It just means that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sort of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh my god, beach! We get another beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastely meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it gently lick at your foundations until it gives in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach. Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica! Hi, Aoi. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I want Monica to take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Aoi, have you been flirting with her? You haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something... It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Maybe we should go home. Maybe that's a sign to go home. Sorry's been acting so much happier since you joined the club. What kind of happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't time we talk about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Ahem. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky? I guess it's that twilight sky? Till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, of all which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Oh, humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put too much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, and then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase while addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh no. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sari isn't here. It seems you're right. Sari helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. And for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki pouting too? Jeez, I can tell. I guess I never gave Sari enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, don't you? You should make some banners and decoration to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and starts nodding at herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Aoi. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me as well. It'll be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica is suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Aoi may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suitable to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Aoi to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Fight. In the end, I think it's up to Aoi to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested in... He literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, we just settled things already? Yeah. Aoi, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. A part of me wants to go check on Sayori, cause I'm a little worried about my bestie. And it's also... How much more do I have? Because I would hate to end it here when I have so little left. Does anyone in chat know? Because... Yeesh. I didn't realize how late it was. Oh no. Almost done with prologue. Ah, we're almost done with the prologue. There's more. Ah. I'm going to save right here. Return. Okay. Look how her eyes just peer through. She's always watching. She always watching, Mike Wazowski. Always watching. Oh man, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Are you sure? Am I almost there? I really want to finish it, but I didn't expect to go as long as I did. I didn't expect the game to be so lengthy. I heard it was like 4 or 5 hours, but I think we've played about maybe like 3.5 so far, so we're like close to the end. But we'll be also coming back to see the other routes too. I'll have to figure out how we're gonna do that because I wasn't saving most of the time, so oopsies. Oh, might have to do a lot of dialogue skipping. Let's just go here for a second. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Who will I choose? Will I choose Monica, who I have yet to have any interactions with? Will I pick Natsuki, who is very tsundere? Will I pick Yuri, the soft-spoken horror fanatic? Or would I pick Sayori, my childhood friendo? My best of friendo. To find out when we return to Doki Doki Literature Club tomorrow. Ooh, so close. I know we're so close. I know. I'm really pushing it. So, because I actually was planning to end around like 12:30. Hope to catch it. Hey, hope to see you there. Yeah, because I was planning to end around 12:30, and then like, oh, we're probably almost there, and it just kept going and going, and then okay, let's just end it on a cliffhanger. So we're gonna be coming back to the game tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST. We'll be exploring, even if I finish Sayori's route, we're gonna see if we can do like the other routes too. See how those go, you know. Yeah, let's see here. Can we do anything? Nope, stop, don't play. Nope. The real game kind of starts after this. Okay, now I don't know. I figured that the beginning is it's like you're trying to establish the story a little bit, but to me it's a bit lengthy. I didn't expect the beginning to be so lengthy. I can see why you would kind of forget that it's a horror game. Like you're playing it and you're like, oh yeah, this is the horror game. I'm supposed to be terrified. I wonder if they put those warnings before like this game got kind of popular. Horror game, never heard of it. Never heard of it either. I don't know what I'm talking about. Everything's fine. It's just it's a dating sim kind of. You know, you pick which route you want, you go through the route, and you get the girl. Nothing bad ever happens. Nothing bad could go wrong. Yeah, cute visual novel. Exactly, a cute visual novel. Exactly. Nothing could go wrong. Everything is fine. Alright. I'm gonna leave it off here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for staying and commenting and sticking by. And thank you for the follows. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream, okay? Mata ne. Bye bye. I'm just seeing your comment now. Oh my god. Average gameplay for the whole game takes 5 to 10 hours. Just get like, oh, okay. Naruhodo ne. Well, thank you for telling me. It's definitely gonna be a long game for us, but I hope you all have a good night. And I'll stop talking now. Bye bye. Bye today.